What's up? Click the wrong button.
Okay, come here. We're live.
Hold on, why don't you sit down for a second? What's up, guys?
Might as well start. Ready? Click the live button early.
Just click the live button. Here we go.
You want me to sit? Oh yeah. Oh, I don't have my fabric either because I click the live button.
Oh wow, it's my fault now. Okay. Easy.
What's up, everybody?
I can't see the chat though.
Can't see the chat.
Oh, there it goes.
Can I get a piece of fabric? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Let me grab this fabric.
There's the chat.
I just need like, give me one more. One more. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, what's up, everybody? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Now, we're gonna have a couple minutes.
I do need a new sewing machine. I've been drooling over the Brother Stell Air. I'm currently using a very old FAF.
Text us. I've got an XP2 in stock, and I can give you probably a really good price on it. So we could probably hook you up with that.
Chilly in Vegas is 38 degrees. I know we're cold.
It's freezing.
Here.
It's freezing. I'm like double jacketed almost.
Let's see. Good morning from Arkansas. Foothills joining you.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi from Colorado. All right.
Do we got people like we're gonna start?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just since we started,
Well,
you know.
Let's just jump into a couple of things here while we're waiting for everyone. Jump on. More fabric in my pocket. Is that this is gonna be a Juki event, guys? We're gonna talk all about all things Juki. That doesn't mean you can't go off and say, hey, I want a brother. Hey, I want a Bernina. Hey, I want this, that, and the other.
Handy quilter.
Handy quilter. We can help you guys out for everything. But today specifically, I'm gonna go over Juki. And on the 20th of this month, I'm gonna go through all the different brands of sewing machines. Juki is a new product to us. We're very, very excited to have it. I actually really enjoy Juki products. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that today. And we've got them in all different price ranges. Very, very nice machines. So, I don't know where you're...
I'm just reading comments. People, everybody says it's cold everywhere.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Should we just do like a quick little walkthrough real fast?
Yeah,
everything?
We can do a quick little walkthrough.
I need to grab my iPad too, so I can.
I'll grab that real quick. Why don't you show them that right there?
Okay, guys. So, what's up, Anne from Ireland? So right here we've got our first little guy here. Gonna show this machine too. Then we're gonna be showing this guy. Come around the corner here. We'll be showing this one. The Mac Daddy of machines, and then we also got this machine right over here. We're getting ready in store for we have a sewing machine, a demo event today. That's Sarah over there. Wave, Sarah. Say hi.
Hi.
We've got Sarah over there. If you guys haven't met, if you're not local, you haven't met Sarah, you guys are missing out. So.
Well, and we have scanning cuts and all that kind of stuff. Really, really cool here. But let's just dive right on into it, Brody.
All right, let's see here. So.
I'm gonna hand you this here.
On the side.
So I'm going to talk about machines, guys, talk about some key features of every machine, value, price point, my opinions on machines. Very first thing I want to start off with, though, is that Juki, the only reason why we've never really done Juki is because of contracts. Every city has certain contracts, and finally we were able to get the contract for our territory, which is pretty much from here to Reno almost. So we're very, very happy to have the contract finally, because I've really enjoyed these machines. We've only had them for, a couple of days, but not only that, I've really enjoyed the unboxing experience that I've had with these machines just this morning. What I mean by that is most of the machines come with styrofoam, but come with a hard shell case, which is very uncommon these days to find a brand of sewing machine that still comes with the old school case there. So that's really nice. I really like the old school cases. They work really well, protect your machine from, dents and scratches when you throw it in your car or anything like that. So this right here, guys, is the Hzl 70 HW-A. All you have to remember is Hzl-70. This right here is like the basic machine. It's gonna get everything that you need done. Come over here, Brian, and look at the stitch card here. That way everyone can see it. You've got about 80 different stitches there. Very user-friendly machine. Now, a couple of things that it has as far as features go. You have the assisted threader, which is nice for all of us who don't like to thread it the old-fashioned way. The button features here are very easy to use. You pull out your stitch card. You want stitch number 20. And we just go to stitch number 20, and you are all set to start sewing. Very simple. Now, let me show you some speed here on this machine. So you gotta remember, this is like baseline machine. Retail value on this is normally $500. It's on sale for $399. But I'll grab this here. I'm doing a decorative stitch, so it's gonna take a minute. Ooh, ooh. That's me. Wrong foot.
This is what not to do during a demo, guys.
Right?
Put the wrong foot on.
Put the wrong foot on at your very, very start, for that stitch at least. So, jump back into here.
John says, oops.
Right? I've done something already. Let me get the machine foot change there for you. But at $399, very good, hardy machine. Makes a very, very nice stitch here. On top of, when you need zigzags, all you do is click the mode button and it changes right into zigzag, or if you just want straight stitch right there. And especially in a model at this size, to be able to get the different stitch widths is very rare. So like, I can change this to a very, very wide stitch width, all the way down to a very, very small, like 3.5 millimeters, like itty bitty, along with being able to change your stitch lengths is very, very nice to have on this machine. As far as the goodies that come inside of it, check out this. Nice little goodie bag here. You're gonna have the traditional sewing feet. None of the machines, except for the very last one that we're gonna show you, come with a 1/4-inch foot, because everything in the sewing world is done for sewing garments and all those kinds of things there. However, 1/4-inch foot for Juki are very, very inexpensive. So, and we have them available for those who need one for their machine. Very nice, good price point at the $399. Great for classroom if you want to just keep things basic, okay?
Now, one thing we
Brian.
didn't say is, everyone, if you're interested in a machine today, whether it be a Juki or anything else, go ahead and just send us a quick text, okay?
Yep.
Our number is posted. You guys know that number. It's 702-280-4552. Send us a quick text, and Tiankum will go ahead and give you a call after the show.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the very first people and work our way up. And if a machine sells out, I have more on their way already. So it'll take an extra probably 5 business days.
So we also have financing options for some of the machines. So
we have financing on anything over, I want to say it's $1,000.
I think it's over $1,000,
Yeah.
yeah. So financing's available. Anyways, so if you're interested in a sewing machine, send us a text. You don't need to put anything in the chat or anything like that. Just send us a quick text and we'll get to you in the next little bit.
Let me have you slide back there, Brody. I'm going to unplug this machine. I'm going to go to the next one. And one thing I like to show everyone is startup time on a sewing machine, because some machines take forever to start up, some don't. This right here, up in a flash. Very nice to have a machine that just turns on and is ready to go. Now, as far as features on this machine, look at the stitch card. You've obviously got a ton more stitches there. Price point on this machine is $799, so that's not killer by any means. The goodie bag,
Normally $1,200, right?
yeah, normally on this machine would be $1,200. So same kind of goodie bag as the last one. The slide-on table is detachable if you like to, but this is the slide-on table that it does come with. Again, having that old school hard case, always have loved that. It's kind of reminiscent of things past, you know, I really like that. On top of a couple added features on this machine that you're not gonna have on the one that I just showed you. You have your scissor button, which I'm a huge fan of. And your screen is going to be bigger. You have more selections and options. You also have some selections as far as memorizing stitches that you like. As far as the computer goes, just way more advanced computer system here. And on top of that, push buttons. You have push buttons for everything. Very nice to have just a really nice mechanically driven kind of machine here. And you also have the bobbin winder here is a little bit more of an advanced system, meaning it just winds a little bit tighter. So that is really nice to have. As far as the machine goes itself, you can use foot pedal, traditional foot pedal. I'll show you what that looks like. Traditional foot pedal. Or you do have the option for the start on off here, which we need to go to number 1 here. And let me raise and lower the foot. And this machine is fast, which is really nice to have. And you can adjust that speed length there. Now, if you listen here, go ahead.
Not speed length.
Speed length, speed. One thing that's nice,
people are asking too
Yep.
if you could tell the throat distance on these.
oh yeah, absolutely here. Now if you hear it, that is a mechanical pullback mechanism, which is very nice. Jukis are a mechanical machine. And they leave you with quite the nice stitch there. Obviously I wasn't sewing straight because I just turned on the machine and would let it sew. As far as throat space, I knew I was gonna need my cheat sheet today.
You want to know model number for second machine?
Second machine.
Hzl
G220.
You could just put 220.
So
if you
this
send us a
machine-
text, you're interested in this one, be like, hey, I'm interested in the 220.
So listen here, guys. The machine weighs 9 kilograms, which would be like 20 pounds. So a lighter weight machine. It has a zigzag of 7 millimeters, which is actually nice to have that extra little bit. Stitch length to a 5 millimeter. It's on sale for $7.99 instead of that $1,200. You also have the scissors, like I said.
And throat space.
Your throat space, it doesn't tell me. It says it in millimeters, which won't help you guys. I would call it a 7-inch from the needle to the edge here. That does not include anything here. It's about 7 inches. The last one here was probably about 5 inches. So 5, 7. This guy here next to us, which is what we're gonna move to. Again, this was the Hzl G220.
If you're interested in this one, you can just text us and say, hey, I'm interested in the 220. He'll know what it is.
Yes, I will. You start getting some more features now. The more we go down, the more features you guys will be grabbing onto. And one thing that I should say too is that you will save a little bit extra if you purchase one of our floor model machines. Floor model means I opened it this morning. So they're brand new, but as soon as you open up a machine, you do have to call it a floor model. So you save a little bit extra. It's not crazy because they're all brand new, but you do save some there. Okay, this machine and this machine are very, very similar, okay? The only difference is this computer in here is very nice. It got the blue front. This machine has a white front. You have knobs here that you can dial things in instead of the buttons, okay? I like dials personally, but the two really big features that you're gonna gain here, in my opinion, is I love a good knee lift. Knee lifts are if you don't use a knee lift, pull it out of your box, you'll never go back. And the second thing is you're going to gain this extra table here. So as far as throat space goes, you're still looking at that around 7-inch mark, but you do get the added table here, which is nice. You also get the box. The goodie bag is a little bit better because it already comes pre-in your machine there. And one added feature that for me is a absolute, and again guys, this is really personal opinions at this point, you know. Oh, it also has the,
This is gospel according to Tianko.
yeah, it has the hard case too, which is a little bit bigger. This is gospel now, according to me. I'm a big fan of these. Not everyone is, but I'm a really big fan of these. So this is a heel click foot control. Only 2 brands that I know of have these. It's Bernina and it's Juki. So what a heel click is, let me plug this in. What a heel click foot control is when I put this underneath here, I would be using my knee lift on a normal day. The machine sews, it's gonna show just as fast as the other ones. But when I heel click, you heard it? It actually just cut my thread here.
Basically, you back pedal.
So it's just a heel click and it cuts the thread. I'm a huge fan of this because you're sewing, you're going forward, click the heel, and you're off to the races again. Especially like,
Jamie says knee lift and try to cut it would change your life.
right? Especially for me personally, is that I don't really chain stitch as much as everyone else does because I have one of these. So I get to my end, cut it, get to the end, cut it. It makes it very, very simple to do. I absolutely love Hzl clicks. And the Hzl click knee lift combo is you click it, it cuts, and you slide your knee over, and you're off to the races. You kind of become second nature. Absolutely love this machine. This is the Hzl F600, okay? Believe it or not, we sold every last one of these in pre-sales before we even were a Juki dealer, except for the floor model. However, I have 6 more or 8 more coming. I think they land here on like Thursday next week.
F600, guys.
So if you want to pick up the floor model, you definitely can. Or you can wait for the new one. It'll take you an extra 5 or 6 days, but you should have it for Christmas. Normal price on this machine is $1,700. Our sell price on this is $1,049. I know it's a really weird price. It is what it is. $1,049.
They make the prices, not us.
They make the prices, and we abide by them. Absolutely phenomenal here. I really like the machine. Like the buttons they come with, like these little adjusters there. But again, for me, the big feature between this machine here and this machine here that I absolutely love is that Hzl click, which is for me worth the extra.
And the knee lift.
Well, I mean, knee lift is really, really important. But if I had to pick a knee lift or the Hzl click, I would always pick the Hzl click. But for the difference of, you know, 250-ish bucks, it kind of makes sense for me to jump in to just get that one feature. Let's jump on over to the next one, Brody.
Do a quick recap on model numbers here. So this one right here is the F600. So if you're interested in this one, you can just text and say, hey, F600, I want to talk about it.
This
one right here is the G220.
Yep. And this one is the 70.
70. Hzl 70, okay?
70, 220, F600. And guys, if you forget like what you want, then we can definitely help you with that.
Or just 1, 2, 3. You mean?
Or just, you know.
Okay,
the first one, the second one.
Sorry, guys, we're running on limited capacity over here. Give us a second to get set up again. So Becca's saying, are you going to have a straight stitch only machine?
Don't ruin the thunder.
Just hold tight. We're going to show them. Don't worry.
Crap, guys.
Shipping cost is included in this, correct, Daniel?
Yep.
Yeah. So the shipping cost is included in that price, Laura J.
It's not included in tax. Yeah,
you got to pay your tax, but other than that, your shipping
now,
is included.
Again, guys, I'm a big fan of everyone being like seeing load up time on machines. So 1, 2, less than 5 seconds. Very nice to have that. Bigger machine. Now, what you're really gaining here, this is the Hzl Dx7, okay? Love the machine. What you're gaining here is you're gaining a little bit more throat space. You're looking probably like 7.5, 8-inch throat space here, which is really nice. Bigger table space just by a hair. You get all the features of the last one, but it's the computer in this is substantially better. Just look at the screen itself. You can see that bigger knobs, more buttons here. You have more stitches, just an overwhelming, just a little bit bigger kind of machine. And due to that, the price difference isn't crazy between this machine and that machine. You're just really buying a better computer system in this machine. Price on this one is $1,399. Normal retail price is about $1,900. So it's a little bit of savings. It's a difference between, you know, another $250.
150.
Like $1,050 versus $375.
1175.
No, this one's 13.
Oh, 13. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So it's $250, but you get better computer, better things like that. So if you're like in between markets, then that's kind of the one feature though that's really different between that machine and this machine is the threader here is way more like an automatic threader. You put it through spot number 7, you push down, and it threads your needle. As opposed to that one right there is still the old system where you wrap it around the finger, pull it down, and clip it through. So
not this machine.
Not this machine. This machine, straight, easy to thread, very nice to do.
Just to answer a couple questions here.
Yep.
Yes, we will be offering financing on machines.
Yes.
No, you will not pay sales tax in Nevada. You'll pay your own sales tax wherever you live. And shipping is included in the price of these machines. So this machine's $1,300. That includes your shipping. Obviously, you got to pay tax.
Yes.
Good.
Yep.
If you're interested in any of the machines, go ahead and send us a quick text to say, hey, I'm interested. Give me a call after.
Or like the lady who said, like, hey, I'm looking for that Stell Air. Happy to work with you guys on any of the machines that you'd like to work on. Make sure though, when you text us, be like, hey, I'm available for the next 2 hours or whatever. That way when I call you, we're not playing phone tag. Again, 2 features that I absolutely love. This has the heel click feature, and you also have the knee lift. There we go. And realistically speaking, we got these in stock too. So anything, if you,
Good.
Anyone who is looking for machines, if we have them in stock, they're shipped out on Monday morning. They should be due by next weekend. Especially like Merry Christmas to myself kind of people. Like, it's time to have, like, make sure you get the machine you want at Christmas. Wrap it up for yourself, buy extra special wrapping paper that you like, and open it on Christmas. So
It'll be the best gift you ever got for yourself.
yeah, it's the best gift you ever got for yourself.
People are asking, are they high or low shanks?
Are they high or low shanks? Juki makes everything. So they make high shanks and they make low shanks. All the models that I've shown you so far should all be low shanks. That's just off my memory, okay? High shank would be like the TL series, which I'm going to get into here in just 1 second. But yeah, low shank machines. I don't think I have the finger strength to take out the foot. But it's on the old school clip-on system as well, which I absolutely love that system. Very easy to operate and work. But yeah, all low shank machines. And realistically, Juki is really compatible with a lot of other brands as far as their feet go. Like Janome. But
if you're interested in this one, guys, this is the Dx7. Dx7.
And for me, guys, just to get an updated computer system for only $250 difference between the last one that we showed you and this one, I always go for that just because...
The threader's worth that.
Just because the threader.
Yep.
And how people are going to ask how the threader works. Like, really, guys, you drop your foot down, you push the inside number 7, you wrap it around, much like brothers do. You push this down, and that's threaded. I know that's impossible to see, but believe me, it's threaded.
All right.
Jumping to the next machine.
Dx7, guys.
Dx7, which is it the absolute top of the line of Juki? No. However, this is the bread and butter of their top of the line series. Reason being is that, essentially speaking, they make 2 different series of machines, okay? This right here is what they call the Juki machines, and then they have Juki QVP models, okay? QVP means that you cannot get them anywhere unless you physically walk into a quilt store, okay? And some of the rules are changing a little bit on their models, but that's how it's always been. And because you have to physically walk in, the prices are also a lot higher because they're not as mass produced as these current machines are. So, features on this machine as we jump into it, you realize that you've lost all the buttons here. There's no buttons.
Oh, sorry, I'm
no
reading
buttons.
comments.
No buttons, because this is a touch machine. So you get the touchscreen feature, which I really like. You still keep your knee lift. You get a better foot control, because this right here is your go speed, and then this right here is programmable foot control.
Which is so cool.
Which is cool, because like you can get this to be kneel up and down, you can get this to be your thread cutter. I would never change it. Like, this is my thread cutter.
It can be reversed too, right?
I don't know on that. You now just ask me a question.
All right.
Guys, I'm
pretty sure that you can do reverse on that too, which is cool if you're doing your tack stitch.
I know, but why wouldn't you just go stitch number 5? That's your tack stitch foot.
Because then you could just press the button. Slide and press.
I know, but you can just... That makes no sense, but I love this. I love how it has the second foot on it. Really what that is like you're pedaling, and then you just do a slide off.
It's the brake.
And it just cuts it. It's really, really nice. Or if you're really, really good, I know a lady who she has this foot, and she sews like this.
Can we show them?
Yeah, she sews like this, and then she stops. like
a race car.
Well, it reminds me of like the arcade games, you know? Have you ever played an arcade game and you use one foot? No, you use both feet, right? That's just how they work. So it's really fun that much larger throat space. You're looking here. I'll show everyone, that way everyone knows what I'm talking about. That's a full sheet of paper. So normal, what is it? 11 and a quarter. So this is probably 11 and a half inches to the actual needle there. Comes with a lot more computer features. It comes with your scissor cutter. It comes with your speed controls. Look at the stitches. absolutely phenomenal, and you get a lot more micro adjustments in here as well because you can just dial it in very, very smoothly here. It goes all the way up to a stitch length of 5 millimeters, a zigzag all the way up to 7 millimeters, which is really big actually. You have decorative stitches, you have all the different things that we normally find in a machine. I forgot to mention something on this machine is that it has your pressure foot pressure and the other one doesn't. That's a big feature actually, but I forgot to do that. Just reminded me here because this machine is all computer driven, meaning that I can adjust everything just by sliding the little dial there. A couple other really cool features about this. This has a specialty part, if I can find it, and this is the case for this machine. I like that. That's pretty, right? That's pretty. Let me see here.
Are there any models you cannot free motion quilting on?
No, you can free motion on all of them. But obviously, the larger the throat space, the better, or the more easy it becomes.
Can you remove the table to sew clothes as well?
To sew clothes? What do you mean? Oh yeah. On all the models I've shown so far, you can do that. So, cool feature about this one. You have a specialty tool. You slide it in place. As opposed to all the other models, you're gonna have to unscrew your plates off. This whole thing. Let me see if I can. Your entire stitch plate can come out, which then allows you to switch to the single hole that comes in it, and it just snap right into place, which is very, very nice to have. All the different feet you come with, this one will come with your 1/4 inch foot as well, as opposed to the other models do not. Now, something that's really cool about this model too, and again, like some people are like, oh, well, that's really just your opinion, which matters. No, I'm just kidding. Is that this has your foot control automatic. So you can click the button, it goes down, click the button, it goes up.
That's one of my favorite features.
It has knee lift. Cool, right? And this is one of the only models that I know of that also has the old school mechanical as well. So it has all three options.
It's got it.
I really don't like, because I'm way more in the mechanical world of you click this button and it goes down, obviously. And now you're forced to use that. This, you're not forced to use it. Well, since I use this all the time, that's kind of where I love about this machine in particular. You do have that automatic thread cutter here, which is very nice.
Threader.
And cutter. You have both on this model. And a lot more space here just in general. Now, this right here, normal retail is $4,500. It's on sale for $3,000 bucks. $2,999 for the space that you're getting and the internals of this machine that are metal. It's definitely worth it type deal. You get all the features, you get really everything. Like, it's a all-in-one kind of sewing machine. People are gonna ask, they're gonna be like, oh, does it come with a free motion foot? That's probably the only foot that I would change. Not that it doesn't come with it. It does come with your free motion foot. I like a full metal foot. This one's a hardened plastic. It works just fine, but I'm a big fan of full metal feet. So,
questions about the machine. Does it have needle up, needle down, and does it have a push button start?
Yes.
Needle up, needle down, push button start.
Has everything that you need. This is kind of like, so they have the top of the line machine. I want to say they're like $4,999. It's not bigger than this machine. It just has more features than this machine. However, you can see how many features this comes with. So to be able to get everything that you need for a price of only $2,999, which is 100% financeable, that's a big deal for me. I love this machine. It's done really well. This is also it's in the same series because they've changed the names of their series. Rob Appel owns this machine as well. Really likes it. It's the only reason why I have this machine, because I was like, yeah, I'm not really gonna get into that. And Rob was like, listen guys, get that machine. First of all, he said get Juki, and then he's told me to get this machine. So he likes it, he endorses it. He's not an ambassador for them, but he's like a spokesperson for them, so that's really cool. Very nice machine. If you want to know the model on this one, this is the
NX7.
NX7. Comes with everything that you've seen so far. This is the only machine just due to size. It comes with, it's still hard. You hear it? It's still a hard case, but it's flimsy enough that you can pop it down, you know? So it's really nice dust cover there, more than anything.
Becky says, I've had an NX7 for a year and still haven't used all of the features. There you go. You can grow into it.
You can grow into it. Or if you want a machine where it's like, I want something reliable, I can work on it, don't really have to think about it.
I want to be able to do things in the future?
But I want to do things in the future, and I don't really want to have to like think about if my machine can do it. Well, like look at so this is my finger here. I can put my entire finger underneath the...
Someone's asking about multiple layers too. There you go.
Right
That should
there.
probably answer that question.
Obviously, that's not safe to sew because that's almost an inch. That's almost an inch, but it allows you to go pretty thick on this. Your faux leather, all that kind of stuff. But if you want to sew 1/4 inch, like real leather together and stuff like that, where it's a 1/2 inch thick, will it do it? Yes, it's going to struggle a little bit. But if you're doing that, I would say call me. I'll talk to you about industrial machines. Very different.
Would you please remove the table? So you put bags around it.
This space right here is about 3.5 inches.
Whole metal guts?
Whole metal guts. Yep. So you have to understand though, and I tell everyone this, when we say whole metal guts, that means everything that's important is metal, okay? For instance, this machine has a needle up, needle down, right? We've already talked about that. We've already talked about needle up, needle down. How needle up, needle down works is there's sensors inside the machine, and there's 2 pieces of plastic that look like this. And when the needle is down, it's one side, and when the needle is up, it's the other side. Those are made out of plastic. That makes more logical sense to make them out of plastic than metal. First of all, you need to embed the sensors into them, so that's really hard to do in metal.
Two more questions.
As far as the machine itself, mechanically driven, love the machine, metal, but it is going to have some plastics inside of it that help.
Does it have a walking foot? How heavy is it? And there was one more, I don't remember what it is.
People are asking now the hard questions. So does it come with walking foot?
It has differential feet, right? Which is basically a built-in walking foot.
It does not have that differential feet.
You sure about
that? It has differential feet. Differential feet is like a built-in walking foot. You're right, Brody.
Say that one more time.
Most people aren't going to know what differential feet is.
Differential feet, let me explain it since Sam doesn't know what it is. No, I'm just kidding, he knows. Differential feet is basically like a walking foot. You can see it behind there. He's got the wrong foot on again. But see how that comes down? So that basically comes down and it acts as a walking foot and has very similar features to it. And it's built into this machine.
Which is really, really nice.
Which is nice to have when you're, and walking foot
now
is
instead of $3,000, we're going to charge $35. No,
right, we're $3,200 now for this machine. No, I'm just kidding. This machine's $3,000. The thing with walking feet is that either people use them and love them, or they have no idea how to use them, or they have differential feet and never use it. But if you're making bags, if you're doing multi-layered things, if you're doing really thin things you're trying to keep together, even as well, you can change your foot pressure and do it as well. But the differential feet or walking foot is a very awesome feature to have, to where you can keep your top fabrics and your bottom fabrics moving at the same rate.
Now, this is something that's going to blow our Juki friends' minds, because most of them aren't going to know, is that if you look at this, you see all these holes? You see all these holes? They're different, right? Do you know why they're different, Brody?
Do I know why they're different?
Yeah.
Yes, me?
Yeah.
I don't know why they're different. Tell me why they're different, Jacob.
This is to redeem myself from the whole built-in walking foot there. So when you're sewing multiple layers in a zigzag pattern, your feed dogs have to look like this. Because that way your dual feed can clip in here and run off this, okay? It makes it really easy. This is industrial filled things, okay? So that's great for that. The thing is though, is what happens when you are using a straight stitch. Your feed dogs pop out, new feed dogs go in. And people are gonna be like, that's really weird. It's because this is a company that works in industrial fields. Now I put my single stitch plate on, single hole stitch plate. Now that right there will give you the most accurate single stitch or straight stitch there is, okay? It is so nice, so easy to use, and it's now essentially turned this thing into a featherweight. It's gonna go really straight, really fast, extremely accurate by just changing out the feed dogs. You'll find this in the industrial machines all the time. So, cool feature.
Last time, guys, this is the NX7. It's $3,000, normally $3,600. Excuse me, $4,600. $3,000, normally $4,600. Wait, I was gonna say that wrong.
It's normally
$4,600. On sale, $3,000.
$3,000. Let's go to the
last machine, guys. Good. Again, guys, for anybody that's just hopped on, we're setting up for a machine event in here today. By we, I mean Sarah over there, by our lonesome.
Let me move out
Setting
your way.
up. Last machine, guys. And again, if anybody's interested in a machine, whether it be Juki or any other brand, you can go ahead and send us a text, 702-280-4552, and we will be able to get you going on a machine. We also have financing options available, as well as...
Well, and just because not everyone's into it, we're not showing our sergers or our cover stitch machines, but if you're one of those people looking for one, we have them as well.
We carry Brother, Bernina, Janome, Handy Quilter, and Juki.
Yep.
And we carry embroidery machines, cover stitch machines, straight stitch machines.
Yes.
Sergers, multi-needle machines, long arm machines,
Okay.
scan and cuts.
You good?
Industrial machines.
So, guys,
Mid-arm machines.
something really...
long arms.
We're going to jump right into this machine really quick. This is the TL20...
Sorry, 1 second. Say the number again. It's 702. It's our normal text number, guys. The normal number that we text.
702-280-4552.
You can also just scroll back on the video and it says it over and over again.
Yeah, I'll do it again. 702-280-4552. Okay, guys, jump into this machine here. This is one of my personal favorite machines. Pretty much the whole reason why we got Juki, because I wanted this machine. Anyways, this is the TL2010. Now, everyone's going to be like, I've heard that name a couple of different times. There's the TL2000. This one right here is the TL2010Q. What's Q stand for? Quilting. That's the reason why we sell this one.
I have this in the Platinum Edition, hands down best machine ever for quilters. You'll never have
Thank
regrets.
you. Platinum Edition.
Sorry, that was me.
Platinum Edition was only because it was the 2020 model, and they made a special machine for that.
Laura JSD NX7, the last one we did.
So, super cool. The only difference between this and the Platinum Edition was one was platinum colored. That's really the only difference there. Okay, as far as the machine goes,
this is the one that everyone says I need.
it's going to be an actual bobbin case, which I really like. Metal bobbins, which I really like. This is kind of a... I always call this like a semi-industrial, like a home ec machine, you know, that kind of stuff. Is this designed to sew saddles together? No. It's designed to do pretty much everything else, which is nice. So this is straight
dog saddles.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, great. So stitch length, all mechanically driven here. It's by the knobs, you can hear it clicking. You have needle up, needle down. You have your thread cutter, you have your speed control. You have your reverse here. And this is your tension disc. It's a forwards backwards machine, guys, and it goes really fast and it goes through a lot of layers.
This is our new
Sample making
and tutorial machine. This is
So-
what we're gonna have in our tutorials.
Very fast machine. Now, remember that feature?
Back click, guys.
That back click that cuts the thread. Gotta have that. So currently, that was 2, 4, 6, 8 layers of fabric. Let's go for 16 layers of fabric, shall we? All machines have limits, guys.
Let's find out what this one is.
Let's find out what this one is. That's 36 layers of fabric. So that's 36 layers of fabric. Can we go? No, I'm not gonna go any further, okay? If you're sewing through, it wouldn't even fit underneath probably. I would say 45 layers is the max. So 36 different layers right there.
Think of that if you're doing soft and stable, you're using Hzl, or you're making bags, you're making dog beds.
Can you hand me that
pot holders, any of that kind of
paper?
stuff?
The book.
You know. James says, "See, mind blown. Get yours today. You'll love it."
It's super good. Now look at throw space here. You're looking at about.
Will it sew through the manual?
Probably not. I almost did that. You almost had me there. I see what you're doing. I know it sews tin cans together. I did that not that long ago. Anyways, you're looking at roughly a 9.5 inch throat space here. Call it 9 just to be safe. Okay, very nice machine. It comes with the slide-on table, which adds a little bit. People say that adds space, but it adds space to the left.
Straight stitch only, guys.
It's a straight stitch only. These are normally like, I want to say, I have my price sheet over there. These are normally $1,700. They're on sale for $999. Now, there is one model up from this that I'm just going to mention, okay? It doesn't bother me at all, but some people like the feature. Is that for $500 more, they have the TL18. And essentially what that is, the big difference is when you stop your seam, the little foot itself will lift up just a little bit. Some people absolutely love that feature, and it's 100% able to get you guys. They come in next week. I have these ones in stock though right now to go, and I use knee lift anyways, and I've never been able to
Creator
lift.
says it'll sew through a cutting mat. Ask me how I know.
How'd you know? Absolutely love this machine. Only $999. Guys, for quilting reasons, 1/4 inch, you set it for 1/4 inch, you leave it like this, it'll show everything that you ever need. For free motion, good throat space, for less than $1,000, that's really nice to have. So it's the kind of like the all around for me in quilting. Love this machine.
Miss Mary says, my Hzl Juki 2010 is patiently waiting for me to take it out.
There we go. Yeah, she called in and got one on pre-order. So $999, absolutely phenomenal machine. For me as a quilter, love this machine. I used zigzag for the first time this year, like last week.
How much does it weigh?
It's fully metal, okay? So you're probably looking at
20 pounds?
25 pounds, call it. So it is a heavier machine. It actually has suction cups on the bottom of here, kind of, so it like stays in place real good.
Do the feed dogs drop on this machine?
Yep, you push this over and it falls down. Go ahead and look at that, bud.
Oh, sorry.
Look. See the feed dogs are up? Now they're down. So it's really, really good for free motion. So people always ask me if this is an industrial machine, okay? If this was an industrial machine, it would be 60 to 80 pounds. That's what makes an industrial machine. It'll be the same size, but it's gonna be full cast iron. This is like the hybrid machine. You don't want industrial because industrial machines also have to sit inside tables. They're in big spaces. This is a great machine for everything quilting, even bag making. Like I know a lot of people that make bags on these machines. Like it's just an all around good machine. No zigzag zoe. This is forwards and backwards at very, very fast.
Well, one thing too that people, it's kind of honestly, I think it was Singer that coined it, is they said, they came out with the Singer Heavy Duty, which is an all plastic machine. But there's nothing heavy. It's a nice machine, it's a great travel machine, but there's nothing heavy duty about the machine. It's kind of a misnomer that there's such a thing as industrial domestic machines. People come in and say, yeah, I have an industrial Juki. And yes, they are all metal, and they are awesome, and they do look like an industrial machine, but a real industrial machine weighs 300 pounds. There isn't...
Not that much, but yeah.
Like the 30-inch ones. Yeah, like the ones that we use.
For sure.
So they weigh, upwards of at least 100 pounds. They're in tables. Most of them have oil reservoirs underneath. So people say, I have an industrial Juki, and unless it's sitting in a table and you can't lift it by yourself, it's a normal Juki. And Jukis feel like they're industrial machines because they're awesome.
They're awesome. So recap really quickly. Straight stitch only machine, only $999. This right here is my Cadillac. This is what I use. I really enjoy this machine. Actually, I don't use this today. I'm switching all my machines to this. I've chosen to use this machine. I'm actually switching from a straight stitch machine I have to this. Jumping on to the next machine is this right here, guys, is the NX7. It was $3,000. It comes with pretty much everything you would ever need. Forward, backwards, zigzag, all that kind of stuff. Next machine here is the Hzl Dx7.
Or just DX7.
Or DX7. Comes with a heel click. It comes with that semi-automatic thread cutter. You have your pressure foot pressure. All around great machine. This machine is $1,300. Jumping over here. Pretty much the exact same machine. You lose a lot of the computer functions on it. However, still a great machine, and your needle threader is a little bit different. This one right here,
not fully automatic.
Not fully automatic either. Well, this one's a semi as well, but it's just different. This is the F600. It is $1,049. Great machine. Next one going down here is the G220. It is $799. You don't have the larger tables. You don't have the updated needle threaders, things like that. However, great classroom machine, all around good machine. This guy right here is the Hzl Dx7. It's only $399. Great little travel machine, all around just a good machine. Again, guys, if you're interested in taking one of the floor models, literally I have all the boxes right here, like they're brand spanking new. You save a little bit. It's not much, guys, but it is a savings, and it has the same warranty as if they're fully new machines. If you have any questions, text us now. I'm going to start from the very bottom of the list and work my way up, meaning like whoever texted in first, work my way up. And we're going to get you guys the machines before Christmas, so make sure you treat yourself this year.
Financing available, guys.
Yes.
Also, people are asking how long the sale is good for. Send us, if you're interested, send us a text. We can talk about all of that.
Yep.
And if you have questions about specifics on the machines, we can talk about those too. Other than that, we're out of here, guys. This is the flash sale for today.
Really quickly, too. Just really quickly. Let me take this, Brody. So really quickly, don't want everyone to feel left out if you're not a Juki person. These are all different. Bernina's, Brothers, scanning cuts, 6 needles, 10 needles. The Luminaire 2, which is Brothers top of the line. We have Genomes, we have more Genomes, we have Bernina's, we have handy quilters, we have long arms. You name it, guys, we have it. So if there's any other machines that you want to look at, give us a call, 702-280-4552. Best thing actually is to send us a text message, then I'll call you, but you get the drill. That is the flash sale for today. Appreciate every one of you, and don't forget, tomorrow, flash sale is all about service instead. And we are going to go give some stockings to the homeless. Really fun time. Make sure you pick up your stocking supplies today. That way you can give it away tomorrow. We'll see you next time. 3, 2,
wait.
1. Brody has something to say.
We have, if you didn't see the Juki that you want, we can get it for you. This is just what we have in stock today.
Yeah.
So
this is Christmas ready.
This is Christmas ready, what we have in stock today. So if you didn't see a machine that you particularly wanted to see, send us a text so we can definitely get it for you. We get you the pricing and all that.
Best prices as always. 3, 2, 1, and we are out of here, guys.